And here's Johnny.
Were you applauding me, or was it all the free booze tonight? Can I have a little light in the house, please? I'm serious here. I'd like to see who these people are. What'd you think of the dinner tonight, huh? Let's give Samantha a big hand. I always thought that I was made of sterner stuff, but I saw that she did my bust tonight out of butter. Well, what are you going to do, huh? Did any of you, I know a lot of you enjoyed the cocktail hour tonight, right? Some of you maybe a little too much. Any of you get a chance to try that new rum drink? Huh? 2 of our Board of Trustees members concocted that. It was a fortified rum drink. It's called the Guy Velarde Marty Lombardi Bacardi Party Bombardi. I'm sure you would have loved it. Perhaps, I don't see Guy or Marty here tonight. They may be off somewhere perfecting the formula. You know? It's a very delicate drink, but I'm glad you all came here tonight. We got a wonderful show for you. I'm Johnny Carson, your friendly philosopher, and I'd just like to tell you all, make the most of every golden moment in life, for we are only here on this earth for but a brief span. And it's statements like that that waste the very little time we do have. We got a great show for you tonight, and you deserve it, having shelled out $50 in play. Well, 45 in some cases. Still a pretty good toll for a good scoff here in Ukiah. I mean, for $50 a plate, you would be surprised to know that the food is extra. It's all for a good cause, the Ukiah Playhouse. We're glad to see a lot of the people here tonight who made the Ukiah Playhouse possible. And this is our 3rd annual dinner show. It might be our last, you never can tell. So you'll be happy to know that we're coming to you tonight live from the semi-plush Palace Ballroom. Here in the heart of beautiful downtown Ukiah, the cultural hub of the Redwood Empire. And this show is not being taped for later broadcast on major networks. It is, as you may have noticed, it is being taped for our own private purposes. And I want you to know that you people tonight in our studio audience, by special arrangement of the producers of this show and the Palace Hotel, will have an opportunity to buy a limited number of video cassettes of tonight's show for the exact same price as anybody else. Thought you'd appreciate that. Yes, we tried to sell the show to major networks, but ABC, NBC, and CBS, they weren't interested. It seems that this is the time of year when they go for ratings, and all they really want are shows that contain either sex or Nazis. How many of you have been watching Winds of War, huh? A few of you out there? Last week, Hitler and Ally McGraw couldn't decide who to attack. One of my favorite shows. But ABC is so excited by the whole thing, they're trying to get Hitler to do a guest spot on Lumbo. But we tried. Hey, you're in a good mood tonight. You must be leaving town tomorrow, huh? Ukiah is a wonderful place, isn't it? I mean, anywhere you go from here is up. Unless, of course, you happen to go towards Willits. I mean, where else in the entire country can you see a guy sitting in a hot tub holding an umbrella? Right here. This is something. Really, it must be some town because What the hell else would you all be doing here? You didn't come here for the employment opportunities. You know that. Unemployment is so high in Mendocino County that... I'll tell you how. I thought you'd never ask. Unemployment in Mendocino is so high that job holders are being arrested as social deviants. That's how serious it's gotten. Yeah, and of course, as you all know, I was talking to Joe Wheeler in here last night. LB had a big banquet. The lumber industry is really in terrible shape. You know, it's no secret. But the wineries, wine sales, as you people all know, are on the increase. Yeah, that's help. So Masonite, in a shrewd move, has come out with a brand new wine made of wood chips. What are you gonna do? Their first vintage. It's called Chateau Neuf de Pulp. Was there any tonight in sampling? Freddie DeCordova, our producer, he ought to know about it. No Chateau Neuf de Pulp tonight, but they say it's really not a bad drink, you know, if you happen to be a termite. Well, what are you going to do? But Ukiah is really a unique little corner of the world. You know, we really can't complain too much. I mean, we have such a wide variety of diverse cults and religious groups here. Like just last week I heard that the bondage cult from Redwood Valley, the Velvet Chain, has merged with the Talmage Buddhists to form Wonderful Enlightenment Mountain, home of 10,000 bruises. Now politics. Reminds me, politics have really been big in the news lately, with unemployment and all. Reagan, for instance, he's going to present his new budget on That's Incredible next week. TV. And the whole thing with politicians appearing on TV has really caught on. I remember the first time I saw a major political figure. Do you remember how many you saw Dick Nixon on Lap-In all those years ago? Remember that? He came out there and you saw him and his little face filled the screen and he said, "Sock it to me." And we did too, didn't we? He got his wish. Well, since then we saw Speaker Tip O'Neill on Cheers 2 weeks ago. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. Fritz Mondale is going to kick off his candidacy on Fantasy Island next week. That's true. And Secretary of the Interior James Watt, the man who coined the phrase, "the only good tree is a 2x4. Reliable sources inform me that he is going to announce his resignation 2 weeks from now on You Asked For It. But the story that's really closest to my heart here in Ukiah is the remake of an old 1950s TV sitcom. Our immediate past mayor, Kate, now up in Sacramento, is going to be starring on a whole new revision of The Life of Riley. That great show. Hey, there's a special prize tonight for the person who laughs the least. We're going to tie you up, blindfold you, put you in a Ku Klux Klan uniform, and drop you off on the front porch of Mr. T. Watch it. People don't probably know who Mr. T is here, do they? Yeah. Well, let's see. What else could I tell you about him? Well, we're moving right along here. It's been a really wet winter. Wouldn't you agree? How wet was it? It's been so wet in Ukiah this winter that when the groundhog came out a fortnight ago, he was killed by a mudslide. It really doesn't look good, does it? Yeah. But we got a wonderful show for you tonight, and I don't want to delay this any longer. We have, for instance, special guests like Carmen Banana. We have Roxanne, Roxanarana. We have Ukiah's own tiny players. And we have Fred. I'll get his name in just a minute, I know. He's going by a new name tonight. But he used to be called Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Special guest tonight. Fred is well, he's a totally different kind of guy off camera. I saw him in the green room just before the show tonight, whispering to a blonde, "Would you like to be my friend?" Fred Rogers will be on. And, as a special treat, Ben Kingsley and the entire cast of Gandhi. Coming on later in the show tonight, and they're going to beg for a new movie. Well, moving right along, our first guest tonight comes to us from south of the border, south of many borders. She's a star of screen, nightclubs, and recording industry. We're real proud to bring her on. She hasn't been on our show for many years. Some of you probably remember her from the big movies of the 30s and 40s. Let's bring her on with a big Ukiah hand. We have Miss Carmen Banana. Carmen, you certainly do stir up the troops. I'll say that.
Oh, I love to stir up a lot of stuff.
It's so good to see you back. It's been a long time. How long since we had you on this show?
Oh, in about 40 years.
About
I look good, huh? Put my hair back, face lift, natural, organic.
You're looking really good. This is true, huh?
Thank you.
It's probably you keep in shape because you carry around so much weight to do you ever do. It's bound to be,
I eat fruit.
Yes, morning, noon, and night, I'm
Easy,
sure.
you know, on the digestion.
Well, Carmen, I don't want to bring up an unpleasant topic, but I just happened to see in the checkout stand in the market a couple of weeks ago an article in the National Enquirer. The headline said, I think it was something like, "Banana goes banana."
Oh, see, I like all kind of how you say, publicity.
Yes, I didn't get a chance to read that article, but I thought maybe you'd want to tell us what that was all about.
Well, you see, I have these bad dreams. Not so bad, but kind of crazy, where I am turtle. Thank you very much. And I have to go doctor. You know, the kind of doctor called, how you say, psychologicalist. Psychologicalist, right? With a couch, and you lay down.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, these doctors, psychologicalist, he put something in front of me and go sleepy, sleepy, bye-bye, night-night. So I go sleepy, sleepy, bye-bye, night-night. And when I wake up, I find no bananas, no oranges, no grapefruit, only compost. Oh, my God. So bad time, you know, bad nightmare, turtle, no food. Bad stuff, that's
Sounds like he sort of defruited you or something there.
something to me. I don't like it all.
Can't always trust those guys. Well, Carmen, since you brought that up, I've been meaning to ask you this question for a number of years. I don't know quite how to say it without sounding disrespectful, but I just want to know, how did you get to be so damn fruity?
It's easy, because my father, he make the brandy down the stairs, and I go there when I'm about 12 years old, and I start drinking the brandy, because I see my mother and my father, they have a good time. So I think, I have a good time too. So I go downstairs, and I put on the fruit, and I come up, and my mama go, "Oh, Carmen, I think I call you Banana." So I call myself Carmen Banana, and He sells fruit, my father. My father sells fruit.
Your father was in the wholesale fruit business.
Certainly, he sells whole fruit. Who sells part of fruit? Part of oranges, part of banana? Not so.
Well, Carmen, I must say, I noticed that although you still have a few problems with some of our idioms, that your English has improved a lot since the last time you were on our show. Have you been taking classes at MCC or somewhere?
I take from college H.H. Howard Hughes. He my teacher.
Oh, Howard.
Yes. He come fly me in banana airplane, you know those big yellow ones. Right. And he comes South America after I make many hit songs. And he say to me, Carmen, you come to United States and I teach you business and I teach you language. So my first lesson, excuse me.
Yes, just what did Howard teach you?
He say, first lesson, say, money, and turkey sandwich. Then second lesson, he say, money, hot dog. And the third,
oh, you dropped your whatever.
Yes, my
sorry about that.
orange maraca. And he teach me third lesson, and he say, money, grapefruit. So he say to me, soon, Carmen, everybody talk to you Carmen language. And he right. Everybody come Carmen say, money. And I say, hot dog. So good, that's kind of language.
Well, Howard always was, he was always ahead of his time, and we really miss him that he's not along with us anymore.
I start school Banananomics.
Banananomics.
It worked, very appealing.
Very good. I'm glad you said that, Carmen, because I'm just glad you said it. They tell me that you might grace us with a song this evening. Is that true?
See, I would like before do song, I have a surprise.
What's that?
A big surprise, only little surprise. A chiquita bananita. Woo! Have a surprise. Carmen Banana, do it again. Dentist, if you please.
That's Doc.
Oh, I'm sorry. Psychologicalist. Por favor. I hear the music.
I really don't do this sort of thing, Carmen.
Oh, yes, so you do all kinds of things. I know, I read about you.
Come on, Johnny.
Who are you working for, anyway? I haven't had any
tell me, wait a minute. I like the right kind of flies, but no med flies. No fruit fly. Okay, we learn a lesson, and it go. Whoop. Oh, 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push.
Push.
1, 2, 3, push.
Is this legal, this dance?
1, 2, silly boy. Turn around, and I go to you. And again. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. Okay, go to music, please. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Does that feel good to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right foot first. 1, 2,
Johnny, all right.
how about a hand for Johnny?
We're back. Well, how are you liking the show so far? A little more brandy or something while we're stopped here? A little more brandy for Art Kramer. Just bring over the whole bottle. I mean, don't want to mess around. Well, we've come to that time in our show, being the kind of people that we are, where we like to devote a little time to the younger people in our community. We have a number of cards sent to us here from Phyllis Bluestein's first grade class at Oak Manor Elementary School here in Ukiah. The assignment was to finish a number of well-known aphorisms, truisms, whatever you want to call them, like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't, whatever. A bird in the hand is worth, and the children were required to fill in the second part of it as they saw fit. I picked out some of them here for you. I won't read you the names of the children because, we want a snappy show here and we want to keep things moving right along. You can lead a horse to water, but they always want something else. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't lead a horse to air. Kid must be from L.A. Birds of a feather make a pillow. Don't count your chickens before breakfast. This is all very good advice, too. You might want to get some of this down. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't lead a horse to quicksand. Don't count your chickens before a tornado. Must be from the Midwest. This was definitely true of my school days. He who laughs last is going to get into trouble. The bigger they are, the better I like them. First grade. Don't count your chickens before you wash your hands. Kids must be about 6, 7 years old. They're brighter than a lot of you out here tonight. There are choices. On a Saturday night in Ukiah, if you weren't here right now, you could go down to the laundromat. You can get a pair of those 3D glasses and watch the spin cycle. The underwear looks like it's coming right at you. Just remember that. A lot of you I know, you only one Saturday night a year, and you're probably going to be real confused the next 51 weeks. And for those of you who do feel that way, here's one that you can really use. Early to bed stinks.
Think about that one.
A bird in the hand is worth $5. Go to the pet business, that girl. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't lead him to me. Especially if you live in an apartment. The bigger they are, the smaller you are. You cannot teach an old dog because he can't see very well. This one here I really should have given to Carmen when she was on earlier. There it is. If at first you don't succeed, eat fruit. If you don't think the kids know what's going on these days, here's a good one. A penny saved is not much. This is probably the same kid. Time and tide cleans your clothes. Too many cooks make too many white hats. How many times have you all said that? This must have been Don Rickles' kids. Don't count your chickens, just shoot them. If at first you don't succeed, go drink a beer. That's the way we sort of operate around here. And this is the last one we have here tonight. This one, I wish you'd take this home with you. A bird in the hand is liable to go to the bathroom. It's nice to know that public education is working its ways. So, moving right along here in this children's section of the show, our next guest comes to us from the Ukiah Children's Theater production of Alice in Wonderland. They have been rehearsing diligently, while we've been rehearsing here sort of slaggardly, to produce Alice in Wonderland. They've been rehearsing at the Ukiah Playhouse.
Yay!
Lots of money's going to go tonight. And we were going to have the Mad Hatter and the March Hare, but the Mad Hatter developed a head cold, and if you saw the head that fellow has, he's probably very sick. His hat alone is that big. So the surviving member of the duet, we have the March Hare. Let's bring her on with a good round of applause. Shall I call you Miss March or?
How about Harriet?
Harriet. Well, Harriet, it's awfully nice to have you here. What happened with him?
Oh, no, it was a bad stroke of luck. The poor fellow had too many flies in his tea and he drank.
Too many flies in his tea. Well, that was unfortunate indeed. Well, would you care to tell us? We have other representatives from the Children's Theater here tonight. In fact, we might even have a little number from them, but why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on over there at the Playhouse, and a little bit about Alice in Wonderland, who's in it, or when it's going to go on, or what's some of the gossip that you've heard from the cast, or anything you want to say. Now's your chance. Go for it.
Well, first of all, the costumes are wonderful. Carol Rosenberg is responsible for them. The production is going marvelously well. We have all kinds of different actors or characters and stuff like that. We're going on 3 weekends this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the following 2.
Yeah, I see here that you do, you open the 25th, Friday night, at the Playhouse, and you run for 3 weekends, Friday and Saturday nights, with matinees on Saturday and Sunday. So that's a total of 12 chances you'll have to see Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. And what else? Do you enjoy working with this many people
Oh,
in
yes,
Wonderland?
it's marvelous. We have a great cast and wonderful times together. We're pretty close.
Mm-hmm. How are your ears holding up these days? You look like you have a small bandage on them. Did you drink too much last night at the cast party, or?
I'm afraid so.
That's awful.
Yes, I've got a bit of a headache. I do get flies every once in a while, and fleas and mites and things like that.
It's one of the main themes this evening. It seems to be. More about it later. Well, let's see. I understand that we have, in fact, Alice herself in the audience this evening, and Mrs. Alice, Alice's mom, and if they would like, or Kathy Chan, the producer, would like to introduce them. We have a live piano here, and you're welcome to do a song. Well, would you like to do that now?
Okay. Before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I need your help to present a present to this wonderful man right here. And how many love this man right here? Okay. Johnny, do you remember the show, the $64,000 question? How many remember that show? Yeah! Thank you. Johnny, we're going to put you in a box, in a real live box. A box that you can't see anything, but you can hear everything. If you would just elevate thyself and turn to the curtains and not peek at all. But you can, a box. It's an imaginary box, as if we're the $64,000 question. Remember when it went off the air because of bribery? Okay, go ahead, just turn. Okay, all right. Can you move over to the curtain a little bit, Johnny? Thank you, dear. Thank you very, very much. He's so cute. God. Okay, now you can hear everything, but you can't see anything.
Not a thing, I promise.
I have a little present, but I need your help. In order to present this present to Johnny, we have to show him how much we approve of this present. If you would just please applaud if you like the present. I love this part of the show, my God! Okay, here we go. I had, this is, okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, are you ready? Okay, are you ready? Okay. Here we go. All right. Are you excited? Are you excited? You don't look excited to me. Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Okay, Colin, have you got this? Okay, Johnny, you can turn around now, Johnny. What do you think this present is? Do you think it's a very, very nice present? Or do you think you won't like it?
Some sort of a disease, perhaps.
Johnny, we'd like to present to you this, a present to you.
Hey, on to phase 2.
And
Let's all help. Well, we weren't going to hit you with anything like this tonight, but it's true the Ukiah Playhouse is not finished. How not finished is it? Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It's very unsubtle, isn't it? I'll wear this right around right after the largest checkbooks right after the show. See what you can do for it. Well, thank you, Kathy. For some lemonade. Really hits the spot. Quite a thirst quencher. Well, how'd you like the religious portion of our program? Something to offend everyone tonight. If you aren't offended by anything we do tonight, you can ask for your money back at the door. You won't get it, but you can ask for it. Why didn't you tell me that you like Ted Bybush jokes? I got a whole lot of them. I mean, for instance, you know that since Ted's become mayor, he's been instrumental in the beautification project out here on downtown Ukiah. Since becoming mayor, he has pledged, personally, in the further interest of beautification of Ukiah, to stay off of School Street for an entire year. I mean, I got a million Ted Bybush jokes. You know, next time, let's give me some cards and I'll, we work those things in. Well, believe it or not, you're all going to have to find something else to do within the hour because we're coming to the end of our show. We do have a few more guests and a couple of dance numbers for you I'm sure you'll like. Right now, we're proud to introduce a lady who was a big hit on a TV show that some of you may have seen, Tuesday Night Live. It came out of Des Moines, Iowa. Right there. She was the correspondent from the Des Moines Register. Her name's Roxanarana. Let's bring her on with a big hand. Roxanne, how are you?
Well, I'm just fine. I'm just really happy to be on this show with you, Johnny.
We hope so. What have you been up to lately? You, I know you're from a very rural part of the country. Des Moines is really a hot spot. Have you ever been to Mendocino County before?
Yes. You know, Roxanarana, I've been to Mendocino County before. Somebody gave me a glass of wine. I thought I was gonna die. There were all these tiny little black butts flying around. One of them was swimming in the wine. One of them even went up my nose. I was so disgusted, I really thought I was gonna die. You know, they remind me of those tiny little green and black things that get in your eye, you know, like to dig in there. And you try to find a place to put it, and you look around and there ain't no place to put it, and you kind of roll it in your fingers, and you look down and it's gone. It's just like that little tiny black thing you got in your eye.
Well, thanks for pointing that out, Roxanne. Well, I gotta say that even though you're terribly crude and insulting, that you yourself are looking just wonderful these days. I'm glad you're on our show.
So thank you, Johnny. You know, you're not as bitchy as I thought you was gonna be. Like everybody knows, you just got sued for $1 million from your last wife. Why, if I, Roxanarana, had a $1 million, I think that I would. You know, it looks like one of those little black specks is coming right out of your nose, right
Yeah, Roxanne, you're a real sweetheart. Well, I can only say that I hope that my ex-wife gives her $1 million to the Ukiah Playhouse. I mean, you know,
You know something?
what?
I was sitting here thinking to myself, Roxanarana, he sure looks like that Johnny's got a spray on his hair. It's all kind of nasty, like, you know, like it's fake. God, that's really disgusting. No wonder your wife will sue you for $1 million. She must have to buy a lot of pillowcases and shakes.
We'll be right back.